Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world. And that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. 3, 2, 1, beam me up now, juice little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Now then, can I just please say, well, it's rather windy in our UK. It's also bucketing down with rain. So, yet another flipping day of rain. Okay, my delicious little babies. But anyway, never mind. Well, because we're still here, aren't we, my delicious little babies, okay? Just got to get on with it. Anyway, so if you do enjoy the video today, if you'd like to click on the like and just please enjoy the video, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, it's not going to be a long video simply because, well, I've got a number of healings there we are to do, okay? So, you know, I start at 2 p.m, okay, my delicious little babies. Right. So, let's get to the first one. So, we're being told, okay, my delicious little babies, I will not advertise where I've heard this, okay, it's only what I heard, but it seems that in our UK, okay, that we do not seem to have enough ships, tanks, or anything like that. Now, I wonder why. My delicious little babies, you know, that's all I'm asking. I wonder why this is, okay? Because, you know, and of course, you know, we've also been having like other countries where, you know, they've also been giving, shall we say, when Zelensky had his begging bowl, okay? This is just simply how I see it, my delicious little babies, yes? So Zelensky went round with a begging bowl, yes, to get as many weapons, tanks, everything from other countries. Okay, my delicious little babies? Well, of course, you would have thought that the UK and other countries, some other countries, would have had the ding-ding-dong-dong common sense not to part with weapons, ships, tanks. Do you say? Because really, the countries that it was concerning, should have been really protecting, correct me if I'm wrong here, their own countries. Do you say? So it seems very much to me, my delicious little babies, yes? Well, they now decide to come out and tell us. Do you see? Now, I know that, you know, for some of you delicious little babies, you may not be paying as much attention to this war between Russia and Ukraine, okay? So for some of you, very sadly, you may not have an interest. But you see, really, I do feel, I mean, I understand that others' lives are busy. I understand that. But at the same time, all of this, what I call, I mean, it doesn't need to happen. To me, is it the right word? It's just a load of flipping, there we are, silly nonsense, yes? Well, you know, and very sadly, you know, soldiers and everything, their dear soldiers, dear families and that, you know, well, they're all suffering. Do you see? And of course, any war is ka-ching. Pounds, shilling, pence, dollars and change. So, yes, so it's not a very nice way to start the day to listen to this chat. But, you know, we're just not surprised. Anyway, so let me just go on to the next one, my delicious little baby. So we've yet to hear a lot more chat coming out. my delicious little babies, okay? You know, because of course, you know, we've got a shouty flipping UK government, okay, my delicious little babies, and of course, you know, around the world there's other shouty governments. Do you understand what I mean? Which very sadly, you know, the people of the countries, you know, are very sadly had to flipping put up with. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But of course, they brought it all on to us. Because of course, you know, we know what they are and we know who's pulling the strings. Do you see? So let's go on to the next one then, my delicious little babies. So this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Sorry, I forgot to date it. I went to put the 26th then for some reason instead of the 16th. Anyway, my delicious little babies, okay? Yes, so this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes? And if you please and thank you, sorry, I'm just writing this down. If you could please type into the old space bar in the old YouTube, my delicious little babies, rotten politics. Now, I have advertised this man before, and but you know, not in that way, do you know what I mean? And but I, you know, found him pretty good. That's just me, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? I do find him you know, rather interesting, do you know what I mean? But usually he only does shorter videos, okay, so this is only short. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, rotten politics in the old space bar in YouTube, okay? He has 49.5 subscribers. 49,500, sorry, subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies with rotten politics. Now, the video that you're looking for, please and thank you, should read Toothless Nater, you know, Nater, confirmed. Okay, my delicious little babies. So yeah, but with the old rotten politics as well, what he's talking about as well as Nater, okay? Because like I said, it's only a very short video, okay? But what he's talking about as well is that, you know, because he's talking about Russia and he's talking about China. Well, I mean, if we look for decades now, I mean, a lot of our, shall we say, our industries, this is just me personally, my delicious little babies, with my thoughts. Now, I've got nothing personally against the Chinese, okay? So please do not take me the wrong way, okay? But for years now, isn't it? I mean, our industries all went because our putrid English governments, well, just let it all go, didn't they? Do you know what I mean? When actually, if you go back decades, you know, I mean, we've had some lovely things that have been made. There we are in the old UK. Do you see what I mean? But bit by bit, we've been chiselled at, okay? Because as we have found out that our putrid governments are our enemy, okay? And of course, a lot of, you know, which rotten politics, God bless him, is absolutely correct here. A lot of the tech, a lot of everything is coming out of China, isn't it? You know, for others globally to buy. Do you see? So, to me, yes, your man there's absolutely correct. Do you see? So, you know, and then you got this silly man talking to this woman, right? To do with Nater, right? And to be quite honest with you, I mean, like I said, it's only a short video, but to be honest with you, yes, I mean, well, he's just another flipping puppet, isn't he, on a string? Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? And usually they're talking a crock of shart anyway, but anyway, well worth a listen, my delicious little babies, for those of you who would have some form of interest, okay? My delicious little babies. Now, finally, what I want to say, this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies. It is on BitChute, okay? If you could just please and thank you type into a search engine of your choice. Please and thank you, BitChute, and then you scroll down. You should then go to news and politics, okay? And the uploader that you're looking for, okay, should read B for Bertie, N for November, N for November, okay? BNN. That's the uploader, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? And he has, not in that way, not in that way. He has 5,091 subscribers. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, but he does bang out some good videos as well. Anyway, and the title to the video that you're looking for, okay, should read, listen to this, My Delicious Little Babies, breaking. New lockdowns in the UK, question mark. Hyphen, globalists threaten new virus hoax. So I shall just repeat that once again, My Delicious Little Babies. Breaking, okay? New lockdowns in the UK, question mark, hyphen, globalists threaten new virus hoax. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. So, you know, and like the fact of the matter is, I mean, I've been saying this months ago on my videos. Do you see what I mean? Because this has been out now for a while. Okay, and what it is that you see, the whole point is, My Delicious Little Babies, and I just want to explain something. Okay, you see, when they locked down the world the first time, okay, so we need to get this very straight now, okay, My Delicious Little Babies. So when they locked down the first time, yes, well, I'll just put my piece of paper over there and tick you off, BNN. Well, I mean, it affected, well, everybody in some way, didn't it, My Delicious Little Babies? Each and every one of us, in one way or another, was affected by this, okay? Which, of course, we know is, well, it's a crock of shart, isn't it? It was a common cold. Yeah. In the 2 years, there was no flu. There was no colds. Do you see, My Delicious Little Babies? Yes? So, anyway, so the point is to all of this is that, and of course, I've mentioned on previous videos to do with mosquitoes, okay, because of that putrid Bill Gates, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, yes, where, you know, they inject, you know, I said it months ago on my videos, okay, the old mosquitoes, yes. Now then, right, what they're saying is, okay, and that's why it would be important, My Delicious Little Babies, just to take a little listen to the video, okay, because even what your man there's saying, okay, and, you know, not in that way, not in that way, what he's saying is that these, the globalists, are going to find it very hard to convince, well, most, okay, to lock down. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? So, to me, this is not going very well. Do you see? Because the first time round, it's very clear to me that for some, God bless, they clearly did not know what this was going to be. Okay, but for others of us out here, I knew, there we are, from the get-go. There we are. Do you see? And I thought, you sneaky little, slithery little snakes in the grass, load of snake's belly, thought you've done. But something else what was important in what your man there was saying on the video, okay, is that because this BNN, he uploads videos from other uploaders, channels, do you see what I mean? Sorry, yes. But you see, I forgot what I was going to flipping say now. It's gone right out my flipping head now, okay? But you know, the whole point is, okay, is that nobody knew what this, well, what it was, okay? So very sadly, for rather a large number, very sadly, God bless each and every one of them, fell for this shat, okay? But that's it, that's what I was going to say. But he's absolutely bang on right here, and I already knew it. I was talking to my dog and burn as I was listening to it, do you know what I mean? Yes, as if I'm talking back to your man there, do you see what I mean? But they've got to find another way to explain all of, very sadly, and God bless everybody who it's happened to and their dear families, they're all so dear, okay, to explain all of the passings. Do you see? My delicious little babies, which there we are, I already know. Do you see? So, you know, but all I have to say, my delicious little babies, and this is all that I'm going to say, okay? Please, whoever even is kind enough to even listen to my video, okay? Because, you know, some of my videos just do not seem to get out, okay? It's just as simple as, and the same happens, you know, God bless to other YouTubers and other platforms as well, you know, so, you know, so we you know, cannot always get our videos out, you know, for, say, a wider audience to listen to, very sadly. But whoever even takes the time so very kindly to even listen to my video, okay, please, if you're in the UK, and in fact, if you're anywhere in the world, my delicious little babies, please, I beg you with the Lord of mercy, do not fall for this shart, okay, my delicious little babies, yes? But to me, the way that I'm looking at it, and please and thank you, my delicious little babies, because the way that I'm looking at this, okay, is quite simply this. To me, it seems that, well, what they've done is actually now starting to fall apart. Do you see, my delicious little babies? You see, what happens is, when you put, there we are, something onto the world, like what they've done, okay, and it was experimental, okay, and prior to that, we were not having, I mean, we was very sadly, God bless, having passings globally all over the world, but we were not having this high level that very sadly has been taking place. Do you see? Now, what's happened is, through all of the greed, because there we are, this is what this is about. Okay? There we are, plain and simple. Okay? It's companies making these jibby jabs. Do you see what I mean? But who was cashing in, there we go, at the time? Here we are. And now there's even more stories coming out to do with Pfizer being one of them. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Now, my video should not be taken down because others are, there we are discussing. Do you see? So this video should not be taken down at all. You see? But of course, more and more is, there we are, coming out. Do you see? So I would say, and then of course you've got that situation, then you got the war, where, well, that also, you know, you only have to listen to Rotten Politics, my delicious babies, and other YouTubers that are advertised to do the war. You only have to listen. Okay, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. Well, it seems very much to me as though there seems to be a number of things backfiring, shall we say. There we go, my delicious little babies, do you see? And then, of course, you know, you get back to the Zelensky. Okay, I'll tell you who did a good video yesterday that I watched. Okay, and again, not in that way, not in that way. He's on YouTube, my delicious little babies, and his name is Garland Nixon. Okay, my delicious little babies, and he was talking about, you know, old flipping Zelensky, you know, wearing his green outfit and everything. Of course, you know, you had his wife there, you know, who was holding hands with another woman there, and his wife was wearing all blue. And then, of course, you had the yellow bucket, didn't you? Well, where do we always see blue and yellow? My delicious little babies. Yes. And, of course, you know, that Zelensky not looking like a very happy bunny. Oh, and I also watched as well, and this was part one on our lovely David Icke, you know, davidicke.com. Okay, my delicious little babies, not in that way, not in that way. But he's uploaded, God bless him, okay? He's uploaded the, or his dear sons, not in that way, not in that way, okay? You know, or you know, their dear work colleagues, has uploaded. It's, you can actually find this man as well on, and not in that way, not in that way, on YouTube as well, Scott Ritter. And this is a part one, okay? But he, to me, explains things, there we are, perfectly. It was a really interesting, actually, to listen to and watch. So if you could please have a look at that, you know. But you see this little Zelensky, you know, before all of this, okay? And you see him, you know, and he seemed to be like a really, what's the word I'm looking for when I was watching it? A little smug, you know, sniggering. Do you see what I mean? Oh, what was it you said? Was it at the beginning? Well, it could have been in the middle. Oh, can't remember now. But something that also caught my attention, you know, when I was listening. You know, that what was it Zelensky said? Words to effect, not the exact words, my little babies, but he said that, oh, you know, he'll, something to do with he'll never be controlled. Well, I don't know about you, my little babies, anybody who is following this, okay? Well, to me, it seems to be, there we go, very flipping controlled. Do you say? And I said a while back, actually, that there were times when he was looking, you know, very, there we are, very worried on his old birth race. Do you see what I mean, my little babies? So, we now have to watch the flex. But yes, if you was to listen to that on our lovely davidicke.com, please and thank you, and also Garland Nixon. See, what I do is I advertise, you know, at different times, different platforms, different YouTubers and different platforms. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And I just do this every so often. Do you know what I mean, Martin Little Babies? But yes, the Scott Ritter one was absolutely banging, and so was Garland Nixon's. Okay, so very interesting to listen to. So, I mean, it's very clear to me there's a lot going on, but of course, you know, which I've known this, there we go, before I even see it. And you've got the BRICS, and you've got all these different things. And I mentioned BRICS in another one of my videos months ago. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Which is involving, I always flipping forget the, Russia. Is it Brazil? Got to try and remember now. Brazil, Russia, China. And is it South Africa? Or Africa? Anyway, it's one of those anyway. And India. I'm pretty sure it's that. So if I got it wrong, my little babies, I got it wrong. But anyway, I mean, I mentioned months back to do with the bricks, okay? But you see, while all of this is going on, but to me, if I have to say, you know, my opinion, you know, I'm a woman with a view, I'm going to have my view, okay? To me, it seems to me as though certain ones are losing control. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes? So, of course, you know, this is why there we are, all the chaos, which I've been talking about this, you know, over the months, and I've been telling others, and do you understand what I mean? I could be walking down the street, you know, I even talk to certain neighbours, you know, when I can, there we go, to explain things. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious babies? But to me, I feel that what they thought with the original lockdowns with the world, okay, and all the other things that they've been doing now, well, they've been exposing themselves. Yes, they're on the YouTube with the WEF, and yes, they're on YouTube again with the WHO, World Health Organization. Yes, we know this. But what it is, they're exposing themselves, there we are, more and more and more. So what's happening is, you know, for most, they're getting, globally, for the ones of us who know, Marty flipping paid off. Do you see what I mean, Marty sugar babies? And of course, you know, more and more and more waking up, so they're not believing the shat. Do you see what I mean? There we are. Marty sugar babies, like I said, we cannot help the ones who very sadly will just believe everything in the box in the corner of the room. Very sadly, we cannot help those because they're just not willing at all to change their mindset of things. No, not at all. So there's nothing we can do, but for others of us, there we are, we can, you know, follow these things, and try to, in some way, for those of us who do know, to find a way to carry the ones who, you know, just a figure of speech, but to carry the ones who very sadly are either not aware of this or not willing to change their mindset. Do you see, my delicious little babies? But it's very clear to me that there is a very large battle, there we go, on our world. There we are, very large indeed. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. So, you know, I feel very sorry for anybody in the war. So it's not just the war that's going on. You know, this is a battle on all of us. And I've been saying it for how long now? And others, God bless them, have been saying it for how long? Do you see? So, but yes, they're just exposing themselves more and more and more. So all the times that they think that they're being clever, well, to me, in many aspects, that's just my view. Could be wrong, could be right. Nobody's right all the time. But for most, it seems to be, there we go, backfiring. Do you see what I mean? Because more and more and more as well, let's face it, are flipping laughing at them. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. And then you got others who are getting together and, you know, to try to sort this flipping shit out. Do you see what I mean? So there is an awful lot going on in the world, my delicious little babies. Now, on that note, because I've got to get on, I've got things to do. So thank you so very much for even taking the time, there we are, to even listen to me, okay? So until my next video, please have a beautiful, blessed day, okay? Sending you all bright blessings, love, peace, harmony and happiness, okay, my delicious little babies, each and every one of you, okay, because you're all super duper wonderful, super duper juicy and super duper delicious, and I love you all so, okay. Now then, please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay, because, you know, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away, okay? And please give a listening ear because it's always very welcomed. And please take care of yourselves and please try to take care of others, okay? And please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, to some friends, or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delicious, and that you love them so. Okay, my little babies, and please everybody continue to feel a love, okay? So until my next video, my little babies, you just God bless now, yes, but please do not fall for this shout again, okay? Because they are herping that everybody will. But me personally, I personally cannot see it, my little babies. No, I cannot, okay? So, of course, because of that, they will not be, let's just say, a liking. Okay? So, until the next time, take care. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Okay? You only get one life. Much love. Thank you. Goodbye.